And Turbo, if you can go on your crowd live, actually, you know what? No, we can start with that one. He should be, but yeah. But no, never mind. We're gonna start with this round. This is easier this way. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, we're kicking off some trivia in just a little bit. Oh, you know, yeah, the wrong countdown's going. Yeah, Turbo, actually, if you want to, if you're running, I don't know if you can do, you want to do it on this side or however you're doing it remotely. If you want to go to the My Experiences and pull up Turkey Day or Trukey Day, number 2 one, that will be our first one. That's got the countdown to our first game currently running, or I can set up a new countdown. Just let me know in the chat. Perfect. The way to go. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff's taking care of us remotely today, so we're, super stoked to have him as always. Whether he's here in the studio.
Remote control.
Yeah, he's taking care of us. We got Ricardo hanging out in the studio.
Hello.
And who we shouting out to as well?
Mitch Dodge.
That's right, Mitch Dodge in the studio. Oh. We got Hot
Yo.
Mike. Hey, there he is. So yeah, we got Mitch Dodge in the house. We got Ricardo in the house. And we got you guys getting ready for some trivia. So I hope y'all are having a good time and getting ready to play some trivia with me. I know I'm excited for it. I've got 5 rounds of multiple choice trivia coming your way. And got a little bit of everything coming your way this time. As you can see on the screen, this first round is called Turkey Day or Trukey Day. It's Thanksgiving, true or false. It's a little bit different than a lot of the rounds of trivia because this one, there's only 2 options. Most of the time we do multiple choice of 4, but this time there are just 2 options coming your way, and they will be true or false. I'm going to give you 10 statements, 10 factoids. Well, they might not be factoids because they might all be true, they might all be false. You don't know until you see them. Whoever gets the most points at the end of this round is going to be the Great Gobbler. And as a slight heads up, you have less time than we normally give you for most answers.
That's gross, bro.
Oh, well, you don't want to be a Great Gobbler?
That's gross, bro.
That's gross. I don't know. I gobble plenty in my life.
That's gross, bro.
In the words of Vic, what's the site? I can't remember the lyrics to Wobble all of a sudden. If you wobble it, I'm a gobble it.
Did you just invoke the spirit of Michael Vick?
No, not Michael Vick. VIC. I play Wobble at a decent amount of the weddings I DJ. So it's like the line. It's like if you're gonna wobble it, I'm a gobble it. So yeah, you can gobble all kinds of things. Anyways, with all that said, we're getting ready for some trivia in just a little bit. So Jeff is back to driving. So Jeff, drive safe. We love you, buddy. Thank you for getting us set up and getting us going. He's gonna show up at some point, I think.
Drive safe, buddy.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see if he makes it. I mean, like in a safe way, because there's always traffic and stuff like that.
It's the other drivers we're worried about.
That's exactly it. Anyways, so all of that said, we've got some trivia coming your way in just a moment. Now, if you haven't played with us before, it's pretty straightforward. You're going to go to this room by scanning this QR code, or you can go to crowd.live and enter the code YLDYB. Either one gets you into the room. Once you do that, you punch in your name, and then you're going to have a chance to get these answers in. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Yeah. But there is always the chance of the dreaded fat finger situation. I know a few rounds later, I have some tricky answers to try to trip you up along the way. So you always want to make sure you're deliberate with your answer and find that answer you're looking for as fast as you can, because the faster you get it in, the more points you get. Most points at the end of every round is going to get a fun title. We've got some fun little names for you. As I mentioned, whoever wins this round is going to be the Great Gobbler. If you know your Turkey Day true or false. So that's coming your way in 2.5 minutes. I'm going to get myself a drink. I hope you have one as well at home. And we're kicking off this round of trivia in just a sec.
Don't drink chloride.
That's funny.
Mitch Dodge is attempting to put on a skeleton mask. He's now having to remove his Scully cap to put on a Scully. Oh, there he is. and he looks like he just robbed a
Yeah,
liquor store in Queens.
Don't go out in that. You will get pulled over.
How much Four Loko did you steal?
That is a tight skeleton mask. Cause like on TV, it looks real form fitting. Oh yeah, you DJ'd in that? Oh no, yeah, I think you could do that for like 5 minutes. And you're like, all right, I need this off like right now.
Wait, are you from South Dakota?
All right, Shell. Now we're kicking off our first round of trivia in less than 90 seconds. Don't forget to say hey if you're watching us on YouTube or Twitch. Make sure you're following us. Make sure you're liking the video and doing all that cool stuff. All of that helps. Everything from liking the video, sharing it, just anything. I'm seeing the playback and man, that was a creepy skeleton mask. I was like seeing you here was one thing. Seeing this on the replay, I'm like, he came to take my soul.
Be afraid.
Yeah, be very afraid. All right, y'all. So get yourself set up. We have trivia coming your way. And then after this, we will have 4 more rounds of trivia. At the end of the night, whoever has the most points across all 5 rounds, well, you will be the trivia traveler if you can score more points than anybody else. We will talk more about being a trivia traveler as we get more into the evening. But we got our first round of trivia kicking off in less than 45 seconds. Scan that QR code and get set. I'll be back in just a moment.
I feel like they played trivia at the pyramids, like while they were building them, you know?
I have to imagine there wasn't a lot of things you could do while you're making the pyramids. So it's like, yeah. It's like, hey, did you hear about that new pyramid that they just built? Yeah, it's right over there. It took 1,000 years.
Or
That's
like, or it didn't, you know? And they were just like, holy shit, that was like a week. And they're like, yeah, man, we do this shit all the time.
Yeah, right. All right, y'all. Well, with all of that said, it's time for our first question. And yeah, so this was just straight up about Thanksgiving. And, you know, I know it's always hard for me to keep track of when it's going to be. So with this one, Thanksgiving Day in the United States is officially celebrated on the 4th Thursday in November. Now, you're going to see true and false pop up in just a second. You're going to tell me whether that statement is true or false. If you're correct, you get the points. You only have 20 seconds this time, and your answers open up the fastest on the devices. So always keep your eyes peeled there. All right, so is Thanksgiving on that 4th Thursday true or false? Yeah, we're going. Oh, is it? All right.
Network error.
Okay. If you guys are also watching on YouTube, let me know because it looks like we didn't see the answers come up. I'm gonna see if just on your browser. Okay.
I can't get into Crowd Live.
Did you guys?
I'm banned.
Okay, maybe it's. Did you guys scan the QR code that was there earlier or this one? Yes. So that's why we're in the wrong trivia. So yeah, scan the QR code. We did have another game up there, so don't worry. We'll give you guys a chance to get into the game. All right. I think we're getting there. All right. Well, while we do that, we're going to go over this answer. Let's see what you guys have. All right. So we had 1 for true, 2 for false. Your correct answer is that's actually true. Yeah, it's always on the 4th Thursday. This year it feels weird because it's like the last Thursday of the month, and usually it kind of times out in a funny way where it depends on what day the month starts on. Since this month started on Friday, it really runs the whole week kind of thing. So yeah, anyways, with that said, let's get your next question. This is question number 2, true or false, for Thanksgiving. Canada celebrates Thanksgiving on the last Thursday in September. Is that true or false? So once again, Canada celebrates Thanksgiving on the last Thursday in September. True or false?
They probably have some good turkeys up there.
Oh, I bet Canadian turkey is like way tasty.
Yeah, like all wild and shit, you know?
Yeah. You know what mess you up? Canadian geese. Those birds do not mess around. All right, y'all. Let's see what you guys thought it might be. All right, this time we had 2 for true, 5 for false. We got more answers coming in now. Your correct answer this time is that's false. Yes.
America.
So Canada actually celebrates Thanksgiving on the second Monday in October in order to further separate Thanksgiving and Christmas on the holiday calendar. So yeah, they want theirs to be a little bit further away from Christmas, so they do it on a Monday, which to me that's a crazy day to eat a lot of food.
Yeah. And
Right?
then you gotta go to work on Tuesday and shit.
Yeah,
all
like
full.
even if you got 2 days off, it's like then
We
you
give
still
them
go back to
3.
Wednesday. No,
We gave them 3. You know, it's just like, bro,
Thanksgiving
tryptophan,
is the day
and
that it's like
wine,
start the weekend early.
and like peyote. Mitch Dodge is pissed. He missed the first 2 answers.
Aw, man.
Mad at himself.
Hey, sometimes
He's angry.
sometimes if you like
he
that,
looks like he's looking for something to break.
maybe he'll come around in this next question. Let's see what happens with this one. All right,
Okay.
here comes another question. Here's about a Thanksgiving tradition. NFL team the Detroit Lions have hosted a game on Thanksgiving Day since 1934. Is that true or is that false? So once again, the NFL team the Detroit Lions have hosted a game on Thanksgiving Day since 1934. Is that true or is that false? You have a few seconds left to tell me.
I mean, have we talked to the Lions? Have we asked them how they feel about us using their name? Have we taken a poll, like a lion poll?
Oh yeah, I did. They're cool with it. They're like, hey, that's cool. All right, man. All right, let's see the answers you guys went with. All right, for this, we got 5 answers for true. We got 2 for false. Your correct answer this time is true. Yes, true. They have hosted a football game on Thanksgiving every. There you go. Mitch got him.
Shut up, Mitch Dodge.
Yeah, with the
Shut up,
exception
God.
of a few years during World War II, the Detroit Lions have hosted an NFL game on Thanksgiving Day since 1934. They have a record of 37, 44, and 2 through 2023. So we'll see if they add another one to the win column later this year. All right, Sean. Question number 4. Oh, sorry, I meant to click it. There it goes. All right, now founding father Benjamin Franklin suggested the turkey should be the national symbol for the U.S. over the bald eagle. Is that true or is that false? Once again, founding father Benjamin Franklin suggested the turkey should be the national symbol for the U.S. over the bald eagle. True or false? If you guys have already got your answers in, check out this GIF of Benjamin Franklin over here.
No.
That is the most smug version of Benjamin Franklin I've ever seen.
He's like,
He's like,
I invented electricity.
I invented bifocals, bitch.
But he knew.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, Mitch
Yeah,
Dodge is
like-
like, it looks like he invented zigzags. Like,
Also
you know what?
smoke my slave-owned like tobacco, right?
Right. That like legit. They should make. This should be the logo. Well, this should be the logo for rolling papers that look like $100 bills. Like $1 million idea. All right, y'all. Here we go. We've got the
Copyright
answer.
Ricky Bobby Yang. Do it.
Yeah, copyright, all the good stuff. All right, let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, this time it's closer split. 4 for true, 2 for false. Your correct answer is that's actually false. So that is a myth. Yeah, the myth that Benjamin
First or
Franklin.
last, baby.
There we are. The myth that Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey as America's national symbol stems from a letter he wrote to his daughter, in which he said the eagle, featured on the fledgling nation's new official seal, looked more like a turkey than an eagle. So he was actually just pointing out, like, yeah, somebody made fun of, or this drawing sucks. It looks like a turkey, and that's
Yeah,
how
like
that
he
kind of
wanted
started.
a bird of prey.
Yeah, no,
He
he's
was
like
what's up?
he
Yeah.
wanted, yeah, he wanted an eagle with a machine
Who?
gun. All
no
right,
way.
let's
Tomorrow night,
see.
guys, Mitch Dodge stream Dr. Body.
Oh, tight. Yeah, so, yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Mitch Dodge and Friends, you got to check out Mitch Dodge and Friends. It's a dope DJ stream, and they got Dr. Body coming through next time. All right, y'all. So here comes question number 5. All right. Now, I put it in our title. Let's see if this might be true. Adult male turkeys are known as gobblers. Is that true or false? Once again, adult male turkeys are known as gobblers. Is that true or is that false?
I think they're known as Hollywood celebrities.
All right, we got those answers in. And now after we go over this one, we're going to see how people are doing so far, see who's playing with us, see how things are going. All right, y'all, let's see your answers. We had 4 for true and 3 for false. Yeah, that's our closest split so far. Your correct answer is
Change up.
true. Yes, male turkeys are
Darn.
known as gobblers.
Darn.
Sometimes they're known as toms,
Shucks.
whereas female adult turkeys are known as hens.
Shucks.
All right, so those are our first 5 questions. We have 5 more true or false coming your way. But it's time to see how we're doing so far. Let's check out our rankings through this first part of the game. All right, now in first place, we got Suburban Rain. There's Darren in first place with 283 points. I'm just here so I won't get fined, boss. We got second place for I'm just here so I won't get fined, boss. Thank you for joining us again. We do have the Diddy Party, formerly known as Media Killers, Ricardo, playing with us. We got Red in the house. Welcome back, Red. Thank you for playing us. We got Mitch Dodge, Turbo, and J-Dog, and Jenny joining us tonight. So I think that might have been from the other one. That's probably where it's coming through. So it's okay. I think now it's going to all come out in the wash. We
Mitch
should be good to go.
Dodge has just attempted election fraud.
That's very funny. All right, y'all. Well, that is how we're doing so far, but don't worry, we got 5 more questions and then more rounds of trivia coming your way in just a little bit. So let's see question number 6. John F. Kennedy was the first U.S. president to pardon a turkey for Thanksgiving. Is that true or is that false? Once again, John F. Kennedy was the first U.S. president to pardon a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think I went with my gut on that one.
Mitch pointing
Mitch,
out like that, you know, a lot. It sounds good, right? So a lot of these, they're all facts that, like, if you're hearing them for the first time, sounds great. You know, it's like very much like a, I don't know this, so this sounds like it could be right. All right, let's see
I'm bringing
if
my
this is
BB
true.
gun next week.
Let's see if this is true or if it's false. All right, we got 6 for true, 2 for false. Majority says true. It's actually false. Yeah. So although although it was not an official act, Abraham Lincoln pardoned a turkey during his presidency.
Fuck Abraham Lincoln.
Ronald Reagan was actually the first president to officially pardon a Thanksgiving turkey. So the tradition of doing it all the time, that started with Reagan, but the first technically might be Lincoln. Either way, it's not Kennedy. All right, y'all.
Aren't you a know-it-all?
I know. Oh, I didn't know this until today either. All right, y'all. Question number 7. Now, Campbell's Soup Company invented the recipe for green bean casserole in 1955. Is that true or is that false? All right, there's your answers once again. Campbell's Soup Company invented the recipe for green bean casserole in 1955. True or false? This is my favorite dish at Thanksgiving.
Now I'm hungry, man. Now I'm fucking hungry.
If right. Mitch is curious, like, if you just went true, just picked one of them for all of them, how you do. It depends on how much I want to mess with you.
It depends on whether the AI that generated the questions wants to leave you positive or negative.
I do not use AI-generated questions most of the time. All right, y'all. Let's see our answers that you guys thought it might be.
Have we tried the AI?
Well, there it is. 50-50 split. 50% for true, 50% for false. Your correct answer is... That's true, yeah. Dorcas Reilly, which is a great name, or Dorcas Riley, I should say,
Darn.
a chef for the Campbell's Soup Company, introduced her recipe for the green bean bake in 1955. If my name was Dorcas, I'd invent a lot of cool recipes too.
Shout out green bean casserole.
Shout out green bean casserole. It is my favorite dish at Thanksgiving time. All right, y'all, we got question number 7 for you. Or sorry, 8. We're up to 8. The state of Mississippi sent a raccoon to President Calvin Coolidge, in 1926, meant to be eaten for Thanksgiving dinner. So did Mississippi send a raccoon to President Calvin Coolidge in 26 for Thanksgiving dinner? Is that true or false? So once again, the state of Mississippi sent a raccoon to President Calvin Coolidge in 1926, meant to be eaten for Thanksgiving dinner.
If you trick me, I may become angry.
Mitch said, if you're from what'd you say?
If you're from Mississippi, I feel like you would do that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have heard, like, you eat anything that you get your hands on out there if you'd like, kind of thing. So we'll see. All right, let's see what you guys thought it might be. All right, we had 88. This is our most true statement so far. 1 for false. That is totally true.
You ever seen that episode of It's Always Sunny where they get tricked into thinking that they're eating human, but it's actually raccoon and they just have tapeworms?
That's disgusting.
The hunger.
It's disgusting. No, but I want to check that out now.
What is wrong with you people?
All right, Shell, we got your next question. Oh, fun fact. Mississippi sent a live raccoon to the White House in 1926, intended to be eaten for Thanksgiving dinner. President Coolidge and family adopted the raccoon as a pet rather than slaughter and eat it. Because, yeah, raccoons are kind of cute. They got human hands.
Can you imagine if somebody sent a raccoon to the White House today?
Today. Yeah.
I don't think that shit would get
sometimes
shot up before it made it to the steps.
sometimes you need to take a look back at history and realize how crazy things really used to be. All right, Shell, here comes question number 9. Now, this is a Friends question. Joey invented a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich that he dubbed the Moist Maker on the sitcom Friends. Is that true or is that false? So once again, Joey invented a
So
Thanksgiving
divisive.
leftover sandwich that he dubbed the Moist Maker on the sitcom Friends. Yeah, no, I included this just to say Moist Maker. Inappropriate.
Inappropriate, dude.
Yeah. You guys know me. I can't help but be inappropriate sometimes. All right.
Some
so
people
let's
don't even
see.
like the first word, like moist.
Oh yeah, there's again, I'm saying it. I put this in here just to say it.
Moist.
I hope none of you guys have that problem because I'm going to say it one more time. All right, y'all. Did Joey invent the Moist Maker? You guys thought it was 75% true, 25% false. Your correct answer. That's actually false. Now, that is from Friends, but Ross invented the sandwich, not Joey. There's a little bit of a trick in that question. It is from Friends, but not invented by Joey. It feels like a Joey thing. It's actually a Ross thing. All right, y'all. You got
You're
your last.
so tricky.
Yeah, I love to mess with you. All right, last question for you for this round. Let's see how it goes. Now, the iconic pilgrim hat is officially known as a trilby. Is that true or is that false? Once again, the iconic pilgrim hat is officially known as a trilby. True or false?
I think it's known as a Caucasian sombrero.
Caucasian sombrero. That's not a bad name for it. It looks like it very, very much so. So yeah, I think that's what we're calling it from now on. Next time you see the guys come off the Mayflower, they got Caucasian sombreros. All right, let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, we have 3 for true and 5 for false. Your correct answer this time, that's false.
Trilby is a little bowler's hat.
Yeah, trilby is,
Yeah, like
trilby
in those
is
paintings.
It's more similar to a fedora with a less pronounced brim. Yeah, no, it sounds great. A pilgrim hat is actually officially known as a.
I didn't know that brims had good pronunciation.
Yeah, well, you can say like brim, or you can be like brim.
Oh, brim.
That's better pronunciation. No, I mean kind of more like how there's a lot of the way that they define hats is by the way the brim comes around the whole hat or half of the hat or anything like that. And a pilgrim hat is officially known as a capotane. So that's a capotane. All right, Sean. Well, it is time to declare our great gobbler. See how you guys did.
Like the
See our
movie Jim Capote.
final standings for this round. Here we go with our top 3. We're going to have our top 3, and all these points add up towards the end of the night, too. So in third place, hey, Media Killers, the Diddy Party, formerly known as Media Killers. Way to go, Ricardo. In second place, Red, 3 points ahead with 447 points. So way to go, Red, to get second. And in first place, I'm just here so I won't get fined. Yeah, welcome back. I'm just here so I won't get fined. So dope to have you. And way to go with getting 668 points. You are the Great Gobbler, which we learned is also the name for a male turkey. So, take that to the bank. All
Gobble,
right,
gobble,
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 gobble.
gobble.
Yeah. So, are you guys excited for Thanksgiving? I know I am.
I love Thanksgiving stuffing.
Thanksgiving, yeah, food stoked is like a big part of it. It's also going to be like my first chance to take an honest to God 3-day break from work in like forever. So
Tryptophan, my brother.
yeah.
Tryptophan.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out on tryptophan
Pass the-
so hard.
Uh,
So yeah, so I would love to know if you guys are in the chat hanging out with us, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Let me know what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. That'd be really cool. You guys got to learn mine. I like the green bean casserole. Oh no, Red. Well, way to go, Red. You got to play with us for a little bit. It looks like his internet just went out, so he's out for the night. Sorry you're not able to hang out with us the rest of the night, Red, but we do appreciate you hanging out with us. If you can still catch this, I don't know if you're still watching at all. Let us know what your favorite Thanksgiving food is, though, before you go. All right, y'all. We do have our next round of trivia coming your way. And the way that this round of trivia was a little bit different because the last round of trivia was true or false. This one, we're gonna have an all text-based one where you're going to type in all of the answers. Yes, it is a return of our movie quote round. I call this next round movie lines, but they're missing something. So for every question in this round, I'm going to leave a blank in a famous movie quote. You just need to fill in the blank. And it's not multiple choice. You will have to type it out. We're going to start that round of trivia. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in just under 7 minutes. They're famous ones. Mitch and Aj and I are talking about WrestleMania here in the studio. Ooh, should have taken a longer breath. But yeah, we're getting ready for more trivia. We got some movie trivia coming your way in just a second. If you're a fan of movies, cool, say hey. If you're a fan of wrestling, say hey. I'm going to take a beat and get ready for this round. But we do have a round of trivia that's coming your way, and it's all fill in the blank. So get your movie quote brain working.
Hey, Danny. Did you hear they're bringing back the Nintendo 64 4K edition for $199?
Okay, say what?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're all
They're
set.
bringing back the Nintendo 64, but with a 4K output for $199. You can play all the Nintendo 64 games
That's
and then release
cool.
new games. Yeah.
Because you know it's such a funny thing is like when you look at like game emulation, something about the N64 and the way it's built, it's hard for like modern computers to just play those games because of the way that their code works. So that would be really cool. But yeah, we are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. We're good to go. Shout out StarCraft. Oh, was it? Oh, we're talking about
Shout out
computer games.
StarCraft. Shout out Pink Tigers.
Okay, real quick, since you brought it up, Ricardo, what's your favorite N64 game? Do you have one?
I would have to go with Super Mario Brothers
64?
Go Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart 64. Yeah. It's one of the best.
I'm gonna have to say Star Wars Pod Racer.
Star Wars Pod Racer. Is that the one where you have to, like, the last boss is kind of beating your fastest time? Okay, that's. Yeah. That one's one of my friend's favorite ones. I couldn't get into it as much because I played the arcade. GoldenEye's great. Ricardo, do you got another one or? Oh no. I remember, so I couldn't get us into the old school 64 Pod Racer because I played the arcade one where you got the two like throttles and stuff. That was like Pokemon Snap.
Shout out Pokemon Snap.
Yeah. And then, so Star Wars 2, there's also the Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. That one came out early in the 64's life. It was like, that was a dope game. Anyways, glad we could talk a little bit of nostalgia. If you're nostalgic for movies, then this might be the round for you. This round is coming your way, and this one...
Segway.
Yeah, segue. I'm all right at those sometimes. So this one does work a little different because this one is not a multiple choice round. Every question this round, you are going to be typing in an answer. If you're close enough, don't worry. I'll go and help you figure it out and get it scored for you. Just, yeah, as long as you more like close enough with spelling. If you have the right word, but you spell it wrong in a way that like the game doesn't recognize, I'll still give you the points. But what's going to happen? 10 questions come your way. I'll open up those answers. We're back to having 30 seconds. Faster you get your answer in, the more points you get. Since these are type-in answers, don't forget to hit the submit button to make sure you get your answers in as fast as possible. These are 10 iconic movie quotes, so hopefully you know them. If you don't, you can always take a good guess. If you always make a funny guess, we always appreciate that here in the studio. Place the correct word into every quote. The faster you do, the more points you receive. The most points at the end of this round is the Titan of Subtitles. Yes, Titan of Subtitles is on the line for this round of movie trivia coming your way in less than 50 seconds. We'll be right back to kick that off.
Be sure to follow us and scan the QR code to play.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you are following us on Twitch. If you're watching us on YouTube, you are following, you're subscribing, you're doing all the cool stuff. That way you never miss an episode of the Trivia Tavern, or you always know where to find us. So, kicking off this round of trivia in just about 15 seconds.
Shout out Mitch Dodge.
Shout out Mitch Dodge. Shout out Ricardo. Shout out Media Killers.
Shout out.
Shout out Turbo if he's listening along. I know he is. Be careful.
Don't crash, man.
Yeah, I hope whatever you're doing, you're being careful. And that's number one. Yeah. All right, let's get it started. We have our first question of the game for this round. And for this one, at the end of Gone with the Wind, Rhett Butler walks out on Scarlett O'Hara with a blunt, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a..." You can now submit your answer. So, once again, at the end of Gone with the Wind, Rhett Butler walks out on Scarlett O'Hara with a blunt, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a blank." Mitchell's like, is that supposed to be the easy one? I'm like, it is a semi-iconic line, but it isn't from an older movie.
It's like the Chris Rock joke where he's like, George Bush, he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, he gives so little fucks. If you were hanging off a cliff and all you needed was a fuck, and you looked up and he was there, he'd be like, oh, you know, I don't give a fuck.
Well, we'll see. Maybe this won't be our round, but no worries. We'll see how it goes. It might be your round later in the game. All right, let's see the answers you guys with. 100% of the answers for damn. That is 100% the correct answer.
That's
see, Mitch,
how you debate.
You had that one. Absolutely. It was funny because when I was reading it, he was like, he walks out on Scarlett O'Hara with a blunt. And in my head, I was like, did he walk out with a blunt? That'd be tight. All right, y'all, let's get our second question on the board. Now, when Dorothy returns to Kansas in the Wonderful World... Sorry. When Dorothy returns to Kansas in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by clicking her heels 3 times and repeating, "There's no place like..." Answers open. Once again, Dorothy returns to Kansas in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by clicking her heels 3 times and repeating, "There's no place like..." blank. To fill in that blank with a word, you might get those points.
No place like Saks Fifth Avenue.
the original quote was there's
Shout
no
out Space Miami.
yeah, the original quote was there's no place like Waffle House, because there really isn't. All right, Joe.
It's I don't want to misappropriate. It's Lay House.
All right, Joe. No place like my friend's kitchen after an after. That's correct. All right, y'all. We had 100% of your answers saying home. That is also 100% correct. All right, we're gonna have to hope these get a little bit harder, right? Maybe these are too easy. As an actual toy, one of Sheriff Woody's pre-programmed catchphrases in Toy Story is "There's a blank in my boot." Answers are now open, so fill in that blank once again. As an actual toy, one of Sheriff Woody's pre-programmed catchphrases in Toy Story is "There's a blank in my boot." Yeah, that should just be the quote. "There's a blank in my boot." All right, let's see what you guys thought Woody had in his boot. All right, so this one a little bit close. Oh my God. So we had Stone, Rock, Chris Rock, and Snake. Your correct answer was "There's a snake in my boot." That's right. Thank you for putting black. Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to say that without. I'm not responsible for what people write down. No, that's funny. Kind of funny. Thank you. All right, let's get to our next answer, or next question, I should say. In 2004's Mean Girls, Karen makes sure to let Katie know that on Wednesdays we wear blank. All right, so fill in that blank. Answers are open. Once again, in 2004's Mean Girls, Karen makes sure to let Katie know that on Wednesdays we wear blank. What do they wear on Wednesdays? I'm going to be upset that's not traditional headers. I'm going to be upset if I don't see parkas as an answer now. Mitch said parkas. Show me parkas. Let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, we had pink, yo-ho, and blue. I will accept pink, yo-ho. Your correct answer is pink. Yes, on Wednesdays, we wear pink. I need to go give pink, yo-ho some points. There we go. All right, y'all. Now, your next answer and your final question before we check in on our mid-round standings. Before rebooting park security, Samuel L. Jackson's cigarette-smoking computer tech warns everyone in Jurassic Park to hold on to your blank. Answers are open. Once again, before rebooting park security, Samuel L. Jackson's cigarette-smoking computer tech warns everyone in Jurassic Park to hold on to your blank. All right, y'all. You got a few seconds to think of those answers. And it's crazy we've been watching this dude for like 40 years, right? All right, y'all. Let's see the answers you guys came up with. We had asses, butts, nuts, and nuclear boobies. It's one of those things like that is a different word. No, so it's this. If you would have spelled butts wrong, then I'd take that. But since the word I'm looking for isn't in there, the line is not hold on to your asses. Here's the reason. He's not talking about your butt. He's talking about cigarettes. See, he's smoking. Hold on to your butts. So that's why asses is not an acceptable answer. You get what I mean?
Riddle me this, Batman.
Yes, sir. Yeah, riddle me this. So yeah, this is not a ass situation. This is a cigarette butt situation. All right, y'all. Let's see how we're doing so far through 5 questions.
Shout out nuclear boobies. That's a hell of an answer.
That's a hell of an answer. All right, well, way to go. I'm just here so I don't get fined, pulling away with a lot more points, but only 6 points ahead of Mitch Dodge in second with 439. Turbo getting his answers in. Jenny in fourth place with 304. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
got
again
some, like audio AI. You know, he's just like blah blah, and then shows it.
You can use text to talk. All right, so we got Jenny in fourth with 304, Darren in fifth, Diddy and J Dog getting their points too. Oh, Turbo's letting us know his current location. Cool. Well, yeah, he hasn't said it yet. He just said it just says my current location.
Estás? My current location. Is that your latest single?
That's hilarious. Well, let's see.
My current location.
Let's see how we do. Everyone does as we get ready for our next movie quote. Here comes question number 6. Now, William Wallace reminds his fellow Scottish soldiers in 1995's Braveheart that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our blank. Answers are open. Once again, now I understand. The nuclear boobies is Jeff's location. He's in the Santa Onofre area. All right. William Wallace reminds his fellow Scottish soldiers in 1995's Braveheart that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our blank. All right, y'all. So what is the word we're looking for in that segment? He'll make it. It won't be 20 minutes, but he'll be here before the end. Yeah. All right. So let's see what they cannot take. Let's see what you guys thought it was.
15-year-old Scotch.
15-year-old Scotch is bad. They might be able to take that. They might be able to take your dignity, your land, or your glory, but they'll never have a freedom. Yeah, freedom
Or
was the correct
socks.
answer.
They didn't have socks either.
Yeah, land. They can never take my Wi-Fi.
You can never take my Wi-Fi.
Surprisingly easy to take. All right, y'all. Question number 7.
You're a fearmonger.
All right, question number 7. For this one, we're talking about Home Alone. Kevin repurposes the old movie line, "Keep the change, blank animal," to prank a pizza delivery driver in the Christmas classic Home Alone. Answers open. Once again, Kevin repurposes the old movie line, "Keep the change, blank animal," to prank a pizza delivery driver in the Christmas classic Home Alone.
I know it's definitely not bedroom animal.
You bedroom animal. Yeah, no. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. There are definitely pros and cons to using the computer. The computer's less mobile, but you do have the full keyboard available to you. All right, y'all. Question number 7. Let's see the answer that you guys went with. We had filthy and dirty. Your correct answer is filthy. Yeah, they mean the same thing, but the word we were looking for this time was filthy animal. All right, we got 3 more of these to go. Question number 8.
No, dirty means you can see more human than dirt, and filthy means you can see more dirt than human.
Very good. I like that explanation. All right, now we had The Godfather featured on the cover of this game, so we have a Godfather quote. Once again, here we go. Clemenza instructs Rocco, "Leave the blank, take the cannoli," after dispensing with the traitorous Polly in 1972's The Godfather. Answers open. Once again, Clemenza instructs Rocco, "Leave the blank, take the cannoli," after dispersing with the traitorous Polly in 1972's The Godfather.
My gut tells me it's leave the size 7.5 Italian loafers.
It's leave the hoagie. They got a big Italian sub. It's like leave the hoagie, take the cannoli. They're splitting. They're splitting up a lunch order. Maybe.
Probably.
We'll see. All right, y'all. Let's see what you guys thought it might be. So this time we had 3 for body, we had 2 for gun, we had 1 for money, and 1 for salad. So one person did think we were splitting. Hey, as I said, we all were thinking they were splitting a lunch order. Your answers that you guys went with this time, not the most popular. It's leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Darn
Yes,
it.
Gun was the one that they were leaving.
Boo-hoo.
All right, y'all. We got 2 more of these coming your way. Now, Tony Montana introduces his enormous machine gun with the emphatic, "Say hello to my little blank," at the climax of 1983's Scarface. Answers open. This one might not be appropriate either, the way that we're saying it. Once again, Tony Montana introduces his enormous machine gun with the emphatic, "Say hello to my little blank," at the climax of 83's Scarface. Yeah, so there is an up. That's why I do give you make sure you have 30 seconds for this one. But there is an uphill battle of you do have to type in those answers. It takes a second to get them. You are losing points by typing in those answers. But we'll see how it goes at the end of it. All right, answers that you guys went with. We had friend, trend, friend. He's an asylum seeker. So this one, it's all misspellings or just fun answers. So your correct answer is friend. Yes, everybody got it. I will. The person who wasted the time to get those extra words in, we laud you, because that takes, you're missing out on points, but we appreciate the commitment to the humor. All right, let's get our final question up there on the board. Now, Miranda Priestley rejects a magazine editor's seasonal suggestion with florals for blank, groundbreaking. In The Devil Wears Prada. So what is that blank she was being sarcastic about the florals for? Answers open. Once again, Miranda Priestley rejects a magazine editor's seasonal suggestion with florals for blank, groundbreaking. In The Devil Wears Prada. All right, y'all. 15 more seconds.
Shout out Devil Wears Prada metalcore band.
Shout out Devil Wears Prada. I mean, unbelievable. Shout out Devil Wears Prada.
Shout out Prada. Shout out Devil Wears Prada the movie. Shout out Devil Wears Prada the band.
Shout out.
Shout out to the devil.
Shout out Devil Wears Prada. Tobacco-less Zin packets.
All right. Oh, yeah.
And so we would go mosh for their set every day. And
That's
they would
tight.
do the office intros or intros pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've seen that. So we were talking a little bit about Devil Wears Prada band. Mitch was explaining like when they come out to their intro.
Fucking mosh.
Yeah, they do, and they do the Office intro as like a bit. So yeah, that's fun.
You heard it here first, guys.
All right, let's see the answers you guys came up with. All right. So we did have a few answers here. For this one, we had one for spring, one for winter, one for real, one for funerals, one for Prada, and one for goats. The correct answer, florals for spring, groundbreaking. Mitch was so worried. He was like, these are going to get so hard. Like, no, he killed it. So let's see how everyone did. We're going to have our top three. And we're going to declare our top three right now and see who is our titan of subtitles. All right, in third place, hey, Turbo, able to get third place, 577 points for Turbo. In second place, I'm just here so I won't get fined. And in first place, standing up in the studio, it's Mitch Dodge, 870 points. Oh, he's coming all the way over.
Shout out Mitch Dodge.
Way to go, Mitch. Yeah. So
Shout out Mitch Dodge.
killing it, getting those points. Yeah.
Shout out Mitch Dodge.
Good round. We had Jenny rocking fourth place, 473 points. Way to go, Jenny.
Jenny from the block.
Yeah, most of our players over 400 points, so that's pretty good. We got a good round.
You got Suburban Rain.
Yeah. Darren, we're still getting 400 points. Most of you guys got a lot of those answers correct. And hey, if you're not into movie quotes, that is a very specific thing. So we got more trivia coming your way. In fact, maybe you don't like movies as much as you like animals. And this next round of trivia, this round of trivia is for the birds. That's right, it is a round of trivia all about birds. We have fictional birds, we have real birds, bird facts, all kinds of fun trivia about birds, and that is coming your way in just about 7 minutes. All right, trivia about birds in 7 minutes. All right, y'all. We are almost ready for more trivia coming your way in just a moment. This one is all about birds. Yes, trivia for the birds. Gonna have some questions in here about some real birds, some fictional birds too, a little bit of everything. And whoever has the most points at the end of this round, well, they're gonna be our brainiest bird brain. Yes, bird brain is on the line for this one. So yeah, a whole round of trivia. Now this one, we're going all the way back. All the way back to our multiple choice question. So every question, for the most part, will be multiple choice. We'll have a couple that are a little bit different, or just one that's a little bit different, I think, in this round. So a whole round of trivia coming your way about birds. So when I found this image earlier and we were playing with it. Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if that was on the mic or not.
America.
So yeah, we had a bird question earlier, right? Talking about turkey and eagles and stuff like that. When I came across this answer though, or this image, what's going on with these birds? Are these like colored birds trying to form some sort of like Voltron bird over here, right? It looks
it's like the United Colors of Benetton logo.
That looks like the Mighty Morphin
mixed with genetic editing.
That looks like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers of birds, right? Like, yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny. Yeah. Anyway, so
fuck those
are you
birds,
not a
man.
fan of birds, Mitch? It sounds like you don't like birds.
Fuck birds. Shout out Mitch Dodge.
I came across.
Shut up, media killers.
Shout out Media Killer. Shout out Mitch Dodge. I came across a comedian who said there's like one thing that we take for granted about birds is like bird shit is annoying, right? Like it sucks because it's like that, like water. That it does fertilize. That's one thing it does. But it's like the alternative is like it's really good thing that birds don't like poop little logs like everything else, right? Because then you just like see them falling from the sky all the time, like yeah. So that's the thing. I think it's one thing when it is the way that it exists now. It'd be so much worse if it was just like a whole fucking rock coming your way. Yeah, maybe it bounces off, or maybe yeah. This is a very gross conversation, so I apologize for that.
We can't hear you,
So
Mitch.
yeah, no, it's
We
okay.
cannot
No, it's okay.
hear
We don't
you.
actually want to hear all of that,
Yes.
so it's good.
We can't hear you, motherfucker.
Yeah, but yeah, so we got a whole round of trivia coming your way about birds. I think birds are fun, but they are also very odd, very weird. And there's a handful of, kind of famous birds, maybe fictional birds we'll be talking about too. So a whole round of trivia coming your way in just under a minute, all about birds.
No.
Like native, like a lot of indigenous cultures. See, like owls is like, right. No, a lot of like indigenous cultures see owls as like signs of like death and stuff like that. So it's just the same stuff.
Or like crows when like show up your fucking.
Yeah, when you okay, so I know we don't have any crow facts in here. You want a crazy thing about crow facts is that crows and owls are on site with each other. It's like a avian turf war. Anytime crows and owls are in the same place, it's on. All right, y'all. Well, with all that said, our first question is not about real birds, but about some fictional stuff. Let's get our first question of the game. And hey, Anana, just getting in. Anana, you have a chance to just get in for our first question. Here we go. What legendary filmmaker directed the classic 1963 horror film, The Birds? All right, now is that Orson Welles, Howard Hawks, Alfred Hitchcock, or John Ford? Once again, what legendary filmmaker directed the classic 1963 horror film, The Birds? Orson Welles, Howard Hawks, Alfred Hitchcock, or John Ford? All right, answers are in. Let's see what you came up with. All right, 100% of the answers. 7 answers for Alfred Hitchcock. Your correct answer was Hitchcock. Yes, Hitchcock, our correct answer for this one.
The Kardashians.
The Kardashians. All right, y'all. Question number 2. coming up your way. In the Peanuts comics, what color is Snoopy's bird best friend, Woodstock? So there's a black and white photo, but what color is he in color? Is he blue, green, red, or yellow? Once again, in the Peanuts comics, what color is Snoopy's bird best friend, Woodstock? Blue, green, red, or yellow?
What's fucked up is the color.
That's racist.
Like, if you had to answer.
I don't appreciate being called blue.
The word or vice versa. You know how that's.
Oh, yeah. No, but that's why, yeah.
That's right. Like.
So no, yeah, we make sure. So yeah, Mitch was pointing out like we do make sure that like the blue answer is blue to not mess with you in that way. Yeah. Cool.
That's a thing, dude.
No, no, don't worry. There is something coming up later.
Shout out Anana in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to Nana. So yeah, we've got our next answer, I should say, up there on the board. Let's go over it. This time we had 1 for red, 6 for yellow. Your correct answer, Woodstock, is yellow. Yes, yellow was your correct answer that time. All right, y'all. Let's get your next question up there. All right, question number 3. What native Australian bird is known for a distinctive call that sounds like laughing? All right, now we're talking about real birds this time. Is that the cockatoo, the emu, the calla, or the kookaburra? That's right. Yeah, the kookaburra is my favorite one at the zoo too. So let's see. Once again, which one of these native to Australia, or which bird that is native to Australia, is known for a distinctive call that sounds like laughing? Is that the cockatoo, the emu, the gala, or the kookaburra? All right, y'all. Answers coming in. Get your answers in. Which bird is that?
Colin Farrell.
Let's see what you went with. All right, so this time a little bit more of an even split. We had 1 for cockatoo, 4 for emu, and 1 for kookaburra. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it'll happen. You gotta refresh that page. All right, y'all. Answers. That was your correct answer. It is the kookaburra. Yeah, kookaburra is your correct answer. Funny little bird.
No idea that the cuckoo bird was it.
Yeah. They're hilarious, weird little bird. And there's one that used to be at a zoo that got addicted to sausages, and it is the fattest, dopest looking bird.
How appropriate.
Right?
How appropriate, yes.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
fun bird. Definitely check out the kookaburra if you haven't at the San Diego Zoo. All right. Question number 4. Now, the scientific study of birds is known as what? What is the scientific study of birds? Is that entomology, ornithology, herpetology, or ichthyology? Once again, the scientific study of birds is known as what? Entomology, ornithology, herpetology, or ichthyology?
Peeping Tomology.
I think that's for the study of birds, but like the way that like British people use it, like for a lady. All right, y'all. Let's see the answers that you guys went with. All right, so bigger split again. We have 1 for entomology, 3 for ornithology, 1 for herpetology, 2 for ichthyology. Your correct answer this time is ornithology. Ornithology.
Yeah,
Ornithology is the branch of zoology dedicated to the study of birds and their behavior and evolution. I believe entomology is insects, herpetology is snakes, and our last one, ichthyology, I believe that's for fish.
Yeah, I mean, I almost thought B was like also the study of orthopedic inserts.
Yes. That herpetology is your what?
Herpetology.
Oh, your doctorate?
My doctor. No, just my doctor that I go see.
His name is
his name is herpetology.
like Bob
I'm
Herpetology.
I'm just glad it's not herpesology. Let's just leave it at that. All right, y'all. Question number 5. After this, we'll check in, see where you're at. Which of these bird species is known for laying its eggs in other birds' nests? Is that the cuckoo, the falcon, raven, or loon? Once again, which of these bird species is known for laying its eggs in other birds' nests? Cuckoo, falcon, raven, or loon?
The anchor baby. The OG anchor baby.
There's definitely a curve with these questions. They do get a little bit harder as we get throughout this round. All right, y'all. Let's see what you guys thought it was. Answers for number 5. Let me see one sec. Okay, sorry. My thing should show. There they go. There we are. We got there. All right. So we had 5 for Cuckoo, 2 for Falcon. Your correct answer. We'll see how we're doing after this question. It's the cuckoo. Yeah, cuckoo is a total jerk bird. They even, I think, get raised by by the parent birds that lost their eggs. They're really nasty birds. Oh, that's a good connection. Yeah. All right. Well, first place.
I like where your logic is at. Yeah.
So in first place so far, we got I'm Just Here So I Don't Get Fined, doing really great tonight.
What up?
In second place, we got the Diddy Party, formerly known as Media Killers. Third for Darren, Suburban Rain, Mitch in fourth place.
Release the Diddy list.
You're fourth. Yeah.
Quattro.
You're
Quattro,
only behind by 9
Yeah,
points.
you're
So it's
only
pretty
behind
close. Yeah.
by 9
Stefanocha with 191 points in 5th place. Way to go, Steph.
Turbo.
Anana in 6th with 189. Turbo. Yeah, I think Turbo maybe is getting close to arriving. And J-Dog rounding us out. So let's see how we're doing with our next set of questions. 5 more questions in our bird-brained round. After this, too, we'll see how we're doing overall throughout the night. But question number 6 goes like this. Now, this one, you are going to be dragging and dropping and selecting an order and hitting submit, because I want you to arrange the birds I'm about to give you from smallest to largest.
What the F?
Yeah, so smallest will be at the top, largest will be at the bottom.
This is some effed up shizzle.
Stephanie wants to know if you were a bird, what kind of bird you would be. I don't have... Kookaburra. Yeah, Kookaburra is a good one. I'll have an answer by the end of this round. I'll let you know, because there's a couple ones that I would want to pick out. They do laugh hard. All right.
Bird of prey.
Let's see the answers that you can use, or that you can move around. Arrange these birds. You have hummingbird, crow, sparrow, and condor. So arrange these common birds. These are all birds of America, from smallest to largest. We have crow,
South
hummingbird,
America.
sparrow, and condor.
Fuck dude is not the correct answer.
Playing with Mitch in studio is a real treat for us live. All right, oh yeah. All right, well, let's see how things went with our answers this time. Now, this is our top voted answer: hummingbird, sparrow, crow, condor. Let's see if that is the correct answer. Yes, it is. Hummingbird, sparrow, crow, condor.
The Washington Commanders are going to the motherfucking Super Bowl.
So the smallest hummingbird that's out there is only 2 inches in length. A house sparrow is typically around 6 inches long. A crow averages between 15 to 20 inches. And the Californian condor is the largest flying bird in North America, averaging 4.5 feet long.
The hummingbird's like as big as my...
Thank you for sharing, Mitch. And if you guys haven't, we talked about the San Diego Zoo, but over at the San Diego Safari Park, they have the California condor. You can see there. It is, and it's one of those things where it's like you really get an appreciation for what these things are.
One question.
What's that?
Does it drive a lowrider?
Does it drive a lowrider?
It's a California condor.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. If it could pick a car, I think it would. No, they are so rad to see. Even from a distance, it starts to open its wings. You're like, oh, that is a massive creature. All right, y'all. Let's get to question number 7. Now, which of these flightless birds is native to South America? These are all flightless birds. Which one is native to South America? Is it? Sorry, I have to look at it from this side because they're a little bit smaller. Is it the cassowary, the kiwi, the ostrich, or the rhea? So once again, which of these flightless birds is native to South America? Is it the cassowary, the kiwi, the ostrich, or the rhea? All right, few more seconds.
The answer is
the kiwi.
Carlos Slim.
The answer is Carlos Slim. I'm curious which one of them came first, like the bird or the fruit, right? Or which name came first between,
That would defy nature, Danny.
All right, well, let's see the answers you guys went with for this one. All right. This time we had 4 for cassowary, 1 for kiwi, 2 for ostrich. Your correct answer is actually the rhea. Rhea, yeah.
No one got it.
No one got that one.
Not base.
Not base, yeah. Rhea, these are kind of these are more terrifying to me than ostriches, the rhea. There is a fantastic story, if you look it up. One time, a bunch of these overpopulated Australia, and they had to send out the Australian army to deal with it. And the Australian army lost. Yeah, so these birds are huge. They're similar in size to ostrich, but they're also similar in speed to cheetahs.
What did they get lost?
Well, no. They overpopulated parts of the island, and so that's a big part of it. But
and
here's
the birds beat them up.
Here's the big thing: these birds, their skin is tough enough and they're angular enough that they're close to bulletproof. So yeah, they're fucking
bullshit.
Crazy. Yeah, it's like not like truly bulletproof, but it's just like it's hard to take them
Well,
down.
hold on. It's a rhea.
Rhea, yeah. So yeah, check it out. I'm pretty sure it's them. It's a really wild story. Yeah. Look up Rhea and Australian Army. All right. Well, while you do that, I got another question for you. A baby sandhill crane, a large species of crane native to North America, is known as what? So what is the other name for this sandhill crane? Is that a calf, colt, kit, or squab? Once again, a baby sandhill crane, a large species of crane native to North America, is known as what? Is that a calf, colt, kit, or squab? All right, a few seconds left.
Belle Biv DeVoe. I think I got it wrong. Shout out Mitch Dodge.
Shout out Media Killers.
All right, I'm looking up that story about the birds in the army because I need to make sure that I'm right. But I know that there's something that happened with it once.
San Diego said a cool fact: crows can hold a grudge for like 17 years against a single bird.
Yeah, so crows can remember faces. This is one of my favorite things that you can learn about crows. So
I will BB gun them.
No, so that's the thing is, and the thing is, because they can remember faces, if you piss one off, they can also communicate to each other, so that way they know who to look out for and avoid. So this is what I was saying earlier. So crows and owls have like an on-site turf war, because they're like owls are birds that will prey on basically anything, and will take on a bunch of other types of birds. Crows are one of the few animals that are smart enough to do anything about it. So they start to recognize, oh, hey, owls will mess us up. So if like a crow sees an owl, they will go get their homies, because like one crow, one owl wins every time. 3 or 4 crows, one owl, that's a fair fight. And man, so it's like, yeah, crows, they are freaking crazy birds. All right.
So like, you just gotta get some owls to keep the crows away.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta be friends with the crows, because crows will also do stuff. Yeah, if you
friends with the crows.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's sick.
There's a whole thing
That's
about
sick.
crows bringing people money, all kinds of cool stuff. Let's see the answers that you guys went with for this one, though. Now you guys know something about my favorite bird, crows. All right, so we had 1 for calf, 2 for colt, 3 for kit, and 1 for squab. Your correct answer this time, not a horse, but it is a colt. Yeah, colt is the name for the baby version of that. Yeah.
Damn, shout out Pat McAfee.
Shout out Pat
If I were a
McAfee.
bird, what bird would I be? I would be a pigeon, but with Air Force Ones.
That would be tight. Yeah. Little pigeons just rocking some Air Force Ones. I think I have my answer. I'm between 2 birds now. We'll get to that in a second. All right, we're going to go back to a little bit of fiction. Well, a little bit of fiction based on reality, I should say. Hollywood legend Burt Lancaster plays the titular Birdman of Where in a 1962 biographical feature film. Answers available are Alcatraz, Sing Sing, Rikers Island, and Folsom State. Oh, it is a fantastic film if you've never seen it. Once again, Hollywood legend Burt Lancaster plays the titular Birdman of blank in a 1962 biographical feature film. Now, is that Alcatraz, Sing Sing, Rikers Island, or Folsom State?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Shout out Humphrey Bogart.
Shout out Humphrey Bogart.
So I actually know this one because when I went to this place for a tour once, and our tour guide talked about this person actually a lot. So, because it is a biographical feature about a real person. Yeah, so answers turned in. We had 5 for Alcatraz, 1 for Sing Sing, and 1 for Rikers Island. Your correct answer is he's the Birdman of Alcatraz. Yeah, Alcatraz was your correct answer, I believe. Let me see. 1962 Birdman of Alcatraz, starring Burt Lancaster in the title role, is loosely based on the life of convicted killer Robert Stroud, who kept birds. Yeah, he kept birds in solitary confinement cell at the Leavenworth Penitentiary.
No way.
No way. Yeah. All right. So we have your final question coming your way now, and question number 10 goes like this. Now, what seabird is the titular sailor forced to wear around his neck in the 18th century poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner? Is that A, cormorant, pelican, seagull, or albatross? Once again, what seabird is the titular sailor forced to wear around his neck in the 18th century poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner? All right. Yeah, so this is a little bit of old school literature. We got cormorant, pelican, seagull, and albatross to choose from. You've got a few seconds left to pick one.
Mariner.
Not big, yeah. Well, so yeah,
Maritimer.
this is one of those things where it's like, yeah, the whole thing about this creature is that
water.
the sailor, I think, also is responsible for killing it, and so is therefore forced to wear it around his neck. It's like kind of your consequences of actions. Like when you do this comes your way too.
Shut up, fresh mountain spring water, specifically Ramota water.
Well, with that, let's see what we have. We have 1 for cormorant, we have 2 for seagull, and 4 for albatross. What was worn around his neck? That's right, he had to wear the albatross around his neck. Yeah. The phrase albatross around one's neck is actually taken from the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. He became synonymous with it. It's become synonymous with carrying a heavy burden or guilt. That's kind of what the phrase of like to wear that albatross around your neck. Yeah. So that's where that comes from. Is the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. All right. Now before we get to our top 3 and declare our brainiest bird brain, I have an answer for Stefanocha. I couldn't nail it down. It's between 3 birds. Hummingbirds, they're just really cool. They're the only bird that can fly backwards when they fly. Yeah, so they actually flap their wings in like the wave of like an infinity sign. It's really cool. Penguins, because penguins are freaking dope. I just love emperor penguins. But the last one is, if you're not familiar with, you got to look up the secretary bird. Secretary bird is the most brutal bird that I can think of. It's about 4 feet high and it's like 3 feet of leg. And
Danny, sorry.
Yeah.
I think they're called human resource manager birds.
It's
now.
assistant appreciation. No, well, that's why. I think they got this name from the old job title. But it's a weird thing because they have these weird dramatic eyelashes. They just look like these weird kind of funny birds. But if you're like a small creature, the way that they hunt their prey is that shoebills are rad too. But the way that they hunt their prey is they kind of just like stomp on it a bunch because they're like 3 feet of leg. So. You got to say more of these things on the mic, Mitch, because I know it's all good. No, yeah, we were talking about the shoe bill.
We're talking about the shoe bill that like constantly mad dogs you and does the fucking like dinosaur.
Birds are rad. They're
chuckle.
so cool and weird.
Shout out San Diego Wild Animal Park that has one.
Yeah, go sit in there. My favorite thing in the world to do is go to the Wild
Is
Animal
it cool?
Park.
I've never been. I've been to the zoo a million times though. Wild Animal
Park.
cool?
Wild Animal Park is rad.
Dope. What is that? For like a multi-pass?
So Mitch is you can get an annual pass to the San Diego Zoo. It also comes with one to the safari park, and it is dope. It's my favorite thing in the world to do when I had one is get into the parking lot. I'm gonna get it again next year. Is get in the parking lot, hang out with Mary Jane, and then just go sit in an aviary. That is one of the greatest ways you can. Yeah.
Also sneak in your own Coldwater Bloody Marys. It works out very well.
Oh, bet.
Not take our legal advice.
All right. Well, let's see our top 3. Our third place winner so far, it's Darren. 455 points for Darren.
Way to go.
Mitch did get second, 515 points. And in first place, I think he's here, so he won't get fined. That's correct.
Yes,
Five. Oh, wow. Wait. It was 551.
Oh,
what was the
my
difference?
God.
Oh, wow. It was only a difference of what? 36 points.
Yeah.
Way to go. Yeah.
Diddy.
Close game.
That fucking hummingbird sparrow one, right? I would have fucking.
If you would have got the
goddamn
getting the
organization.
order was the big difference. All right, so then we had Diddy in fourth. We got a Nana taking fifth place with 400 points. Stefanocha 351. And Stefanocha, thank you for loving the bird facts. I appreciate you digging my nerdery. She's also saying hummingbird for the win. If that's your bird, let us know. If your hummingbird, say it in the chat. If you have a favorite bird or one you wanted to say that you would be, make sure to share that. All right.
Also, another special fact about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Charlie specializes in bird law, which is weird, but I don't really know.
I mean, there's a lot of law out there.
Caw.
Caca. Well, let's see our top three so far with our overall standings through 3 rounds of trivia. We got 2 more coming your way. But in third place, Darren. Yeah, 1288 points for Darren. In third place, in second place,
no
it's
gloating over here.
Mitch
There's
Dodge,
no gloating at all.
1736.
No
in
gloating
second place,
at all.
way to go. And in first place, 1933. I'm just here,
Shut
so
up,
I won't get fined.
Yes, sir, in the first place.
Yeah, so a difference about 150 points? No, 200 points. Yeah, so a good lead, but who knows if it's your round, if you got the points, or maybe he's just going to keep crushing it, keep taking it. So way to go for I'm just here so I don't get fined. He's our brainiest bird brain. He's also leading right now through 3 rounds of trivia, but we got another round of trivia coming your way. And I hope I'm asking this question because are you ready for some football trivia? Yeah, it's football season. I had to put a sports game in here. So this one is going to be about NFL stars. You're going to be identifying some NFL stars or identifying them and then giving me a fact about them. And I've got this whole round of trivia coming your way in 7 minutes. Whoever wins this one is our pigskin prodigy. Yeah, birds are cool. I mean, it's from San Onofre, it's still about 740. Yeah. Yeah, so you'll probably come at the end of this round. For 7 minutes plus whatever time it takes for the round. I don't know, man. I would probably just say because I got. So like, I was on that show, Let's Make It Real, and it was during COVID where we had to go get a COVID test to be on it. So I had actually been on another game show like a little while ago, and the first one I could like get a COVID, like they were like, oh, you can go to the studio, it's in LA, or you can go get a COVID test somewhere else and send us the results.
We fucking.
Well, so when I went to Let's Make a Deal, they're like, no, you have to do it with our place. So I had well, no, so the thing was I had to drive up on a Tuesday just to go take the COVID test and come back home and then go back up on Thursday to record an episode. I won $1,000, but it was worth it. Yeah.
They tax you on it?
Oh yeah.
I fucking I jumped at like playing a show. My sound I come up there twice. And fucking fully drove home. I'm at like 4 or 5.
The older I get, the harder that becomes. Like I went with my friends to Disneyland and I was like, yeah, I'll stay till close, drive home, and it was like 11:30, and I'm like still in that like Tustin area. I should have just gone to the trash.
Yeah, I've done like I've gotten home at like 5 from the club. It's rough.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't.
I've gotten home at 5 from the club and like people are fucked up in my car too.
Oh, dude, I did when I was a kid. I did that once where I drove everyone home after it had a party. I All right, y'all. We are just about back in 3.5 minutes with our next round of trivia. That's right. Are you ready for some football trivia? I've got trivia coming your way all about NFL stars. We're going to have a little bit of picture-based round. You're going to be identifying the stars. Once you know who it is, I might have another question to kind of go off of that. And yeah, whoever has the most points at the end of this round is going to be our pigskin prodigy. Mitch, are you a football fan? You are playing football? Yeah, same. Grew up playing it. I don't watch it as much as I used to. I think I fell more in love with I fell more in love with baseball recently, and so now that's kind of become my sport. I still enjoy the game sometimes when it's on, but I don't watch it the way I used to.
Go Padres.
Go Padres, that's right. So yeah, when we get back to baseball season, definitely have more baseball trivia, but right now we're right in the middle of football season, right? We had the Thanksgiving round. To me, that's really when football season takes off, is this time of year. So it's like the synonymous of like football. Oh no. Who's your best player on your fantasy team? Reese Hall or Drake London? Yeah. I like Drake London. Yeah, I like Drake London a lot. Ricardo, do you like football?
Commanders.
Okay, yeah, Jaden Daniels. Hey, that's fun. Like it's one of those things where it's like I always hated Dan Snyder so much, even not liking that team, and it's just like a lot of fans hated him, right?
So different team.
Totally different. And things like right now, Jaden Daniels and the new team, it's like getting rid of like 30 years of bad football overnight. That is such a fun story to like turn around and be like, hey, it's like it's same thing in basketball, right? There are teams that when the team is good, it's better for the sport. And Washington is kind of weirdly one of those teams. Like, it's legitimately, I think, a lot of people are enjoying seeing the transformation of Washington, especially because, like, Dan Snyder, like, when you talk about, like, colossal dicks. Dick. Total, like, there are few people that are more universally hated than Dan Snyder. And to see the fact that the team... No, that's a different Snyder. No, Dan Snyder, he was the... No. That would be crazy. He would be a mega heel. Like, yeah. No. We're talking about... So Dan Snyder was the owner of the Washington, formerly Redskins, now Commanders, for decades. And was, like, one of the, like, cheapest. And then there was a whole... Like, he survived scandal after scandal. There was the thing where he was... the big scandal about him paying, like, cheerleaders to come to, like, private events. And then, like... that like encouraging them to strip for like foreign people. It was like like again, like villain shit. Vince McMahon shit. That's exactly totally in that category of person. And so to watch this team go from being like, oh yeah, they had a terrible human being in charge and they were a terrible organization, and now because I kind of knew a bunch of this stuff, I guess. But yeah, to watch that organization turn around and go, yeah, we're a good organization. The second we get rid of him, that's fun. I feel good for the fans of that team that have to deal with that. No, all Dan Snyders out there are bad Dan Snyders. All right, y'all. Well, now that we've talked a lot about the owners of the NFL, let's talk a little bit, about the stars of the NFL. We got a whole round.
We should do a round just based on Dan Schneider.
I do not want to. I never want to glorify people that evil in my trivia. All right, y'all. We have 4 seconds to go. Here come... Right. Oh, yeah. Well, here, let's get a question on the board for you. Now, this legendary quarterback's last name is the same as which U.S. states? So what U.S. state does he share a name with? Is that Utah, Colorado, Montana, or Idaho? Once again, this legendary quarterback's last name is the same as which U.S. state? Is that Utah, Colorado, Montana, or Idaho?
Shout out Alaska.
Shout out Alaska.
Shout out New Jersey.
Shout out New Jersey. I think it'd be cool if somebody had the last name New Jersey. Like they just figured out a way to put that on their birth certificate. Like,
what if his first name was Old?
Old New Jersey. Well, it'd be fun when he became a veteran. That would be his nickname. Old New Jersey. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what people thought that was. We have 100% of our answers for Montana. That is because that is Joe Montana. Yes, Joe Montana, the quarterback, the legendary quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. All right, yeah. Let's get another question up there. Now, what modern-day pop star is dating this Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs tight end? So I'm actually looking for a pop star for this one. Is that Olivia Rodrigo, Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish, or Taylor Swift? Once again, what modern day pop star is dating this Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs tight end?
Britney Spears.
Olivia Rodrigo, Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish, or Taylor Swift? He might also be dating Britney Spears. We technically don't know that's not true.
Shout out Carson Daly.
Shout out Carson Daly. All right, y'all. Let's see the answers. You guys went with 100% of the answers for Taylor Swift because
Shout
that
out
is
TRL.
Shout out TRL indeed. We I definitely think we'll do an MTV round sometime. All right, so yeah, Taylor Swift was our correct answer. She's dating Travis Kelce and has been for some time. All right, y'all. I love Syphil and Ollie. So yes.
Yeah, shout out Syphil and all.
Shout out Syphil. Mitch is like, you ever watch Syphil and Ollie? I'm like, dude, my brain is so broken because of Syphil and Ollie. Like, I watched that show definitely at a time when it was super formative. This is not in the United States or whatever. Yeah. Different guy. Yeah. So the dude who did Syphil and Ollie is Liam Lynch, and you're thinking of Trey Stone and Matt Parker. Trivia. Oh yeah, South Park. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Question number 3. Now, who is the former NFL running back beast that you see here? I think there's one person that's going to get this right for sure. Is that Barry Sanders, Marshawn Lynch, LaDainian Tomlinson, or Marshall Faulk? Once again, who is this former NFL running back beast? Barry Sanders, Marshawn Lynch, LaDainian Tomlinson, or Marshall Faulk?
Darren Sproles.
It's like a Sargon of a cod.
And I didn't want to say it earlier because I didn't want to give it away for anybody else, but I was like, there's a question coming up later that I'm very glad he's here to see. All right, y'all. Who is this former NFL running back beast? Let's see what you guys went with. 100% of the answers for Marshawn Lynch. That is beast mode. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. The person who is famous for the quote, "I'm just here so I don't get fined, boss." One time in a press conference, he just went to the press conference and said that one phrase, 30 times for every question that they got asked him. My thing that I think I love about Marshawn Lynch, he played for the Raiders for a short time. The Raiders were my team. Back in the Oakland Stadium, it's not a great time to be a Raiders fan, but back in the Oakland Stadium, after Al Davis passed away, they had an actual memorial flame. Now at the Vegas one, it's a digital one, but Marshawn Lynch was once the ceremonial lighter of the torch for that flame. And then after he lit it, he also lit a blunt off of that flame. So yeah. All right, y'all. Question number 4. Which of these NFL teams did not field this prime time all-pro cornerback? So this person played for all of these teams but one. Is it the New York Giants, the San Francisco 49ers, the Baltimore Ravens, or the Atlanta Falcons? So once again, which of these NFL teams did not field this primetime all-pro cornerback? The Giants, the Niners, the Ravens, or the Falcons?
The Kardashians.
They've hung out with a handful of football players, but I don't think they've hung out with this dude. Oh, no. All right, y'all.
Shout
so
out Mitch
I
from
asked
the
you,
Inferno.
which one of these did he not play for? We had 2 answers for the Giants, 1 for the Niners, and 3 for the Ravens. Your correct answer was the New York Giants.
Eat yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, prime time. That is Neon Deion Sanders, and he played for all of those teams except for the Giants. All right, we'll do one more and we'll check in and see how you're doing. Here comes question number 5. Now for this one, we're looking for the university. What university did this GOAT quarterback play for before being drafted in the 6th round by the New England Patriots in 2000? Was that the University of Michigan, UCLA, Ohio State, or Penn State? Once again, what university did this GOAT quarterback play for before being drafted in the 6th round by the New England Patriots in 2000? Was that the University of Michigan, UCLA, Ohio State, or Penn State? Pretty good. All right, let's
Hey.
see. Yeah, he's pretty good at the game of football. For this, we had 5 for the University of Michigan, 1 for Ohio State. Your correct answer, the University of Michigan. Yes, University of Michigan
F
for
my
that one.
life.
All right, y'all. Now, let's see how you guys are doing so far through 5 questions. All right, Darren. No, we got one more round after this. So, yeah, Darren getting 478 points, moving up the boards. I'm just here, so I won't get fined. In third, we've got Turbo, Nana with 341, Mitch, Diddy, and Stefanocha rounding us out. All right, y'all. We are going to get into the second half of this game. And question number 6 goes like this. For this one, I'm looking for a last name. You're going to want to make sure you're eagle-eyed on this one. Buffalo Bills safety DeMar Blank suffered a cardiac arrest on the field during a Monday Night Football game in 2023. What is his last name? Is that Hawkins, Henderson, Hendricks, or Hamlin? And that wasn't a clue necessarily, just making sure you understand all of these start with H. So look for your answer if you know it. Once again, Buffalo Bills safety DeMar Blank suffered a cardiac arrest on the field during a Monday Night Football game in 2023.
Horatio.
Was that Hawkins, Henderson, Hendricks, or Hamlin? This is one of... Shout out Jimi Hendrix. This is actually one of the reasons why I stopped liking football as much as I did. I was watching this game, and it was like, yeah, it's a whole lot to see somebody go through in real time. All right, so let's see what you guys thought it might be. All right, we had 2 for Hendricks, 3 for Hamlin. Your correct answer, that is DeMar Hamlin. Yes, DeMar Hamlin, your correct answer that time. All right, y'all, we got a few more to go. Question number 7. Now, what nationality is this Miami Dolphins quarterback? Is he Mexican, Spanish, Samoan, or Brazilian? Once again, what nationality is this Miami Dolphins quarterback? Mexican, Spanish, Samoan, or Brazilian? If you think you know who that is, you might know the answer.
Definitely Serbian.
All right, answers are in. Let's see what you went with. All right, 100% of the answers for Samoan that time. That is Tua Tagovailoa, and he is a Samoan. All right, we have 3 more to go in this round. Now, this one's going to be another one where I'm going to give you a handful of answers that look similar. Former Baltimore Ravens linebacker, blank, led the team in tackles in 14 of his 17 NFL seasons. So what player is that? Is that Randy Lewis, Ryan Lewis, Ray Lewis, or Richard Lewis? Once again, former Baltimore Ravens linebacker blank led the team in tackles in 14
Fat
of
finger.
his 17 NFL seasons. Is that Randy Lewis, Ryan Lewis, Ray Lewis, or Richard Lewis? And yes, sounds like we had a fat finger situation. Darren also maybe had a fat finger. That's why I want to give you guys a heads up, because these answers look similar. So yeah, it might be make or break for this game. Let's see what you guys went with. All right, we had 1 each for Randy and Ryan Lewis with 3 for Ray Lewis. And I think those ones were meant for Ray Lewis. Yes, Ray Lewis was your correct answer there. All right, y'all, question number 9. Now this one, we're looking for the name of a movie. In what beloved 1980s adventure film does this 2-time Super Bowl champ play a giant named sloth? Is that The Princess Bride, Legend, The Goonies, or Labyrinth? Once again, in what beloved 1980s adventure film does this 2-time Super Bowl champ play a giant named sloth? Is that The Princess Bride, Legend, The Goonies, Labyrinth? Tell me which one that is. You might get those points in the next 10 seconds.
You're a communist.
I don't know what sparked that comment, but let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, this time 1 for The Princess Bride and 4 for The Goonies. Hey, you guys!
F you guys.
It's The Goonies. Yeah, The Goonies. Your correct answer. All right, y'all. And yeah, that he plays for the Raiders. That's Matuzak is the player there. All right, y'all. Your final question for the round, and then we have our final round of the game coming your way. Question number 10. Now, what is the name of this legendary former professional football, baseball, and basketball star? Is that Jim Thorpe, Mel Blount, Bob Lilly, or Otto Graham? Once again, what is the name of this legendary former professional football, baseball, and basketball star? Jim Thorpe, Mel Blount, Bob Lilly, or Otto Graham?
That's Dick Cheney.
Yeah, Mel Brooks, Dick Cheney when he was nice, when he was really young. So yeah, which one of those guys is it? It's definitely one of the people up there, and not the other names we said. All right, y'all. Few seconds left. Let's see your answers. 100% of the answers for Jim Thorpe, and that is 100% correct. Yes, Jim Thorpe, one of the greatest American athletes of all time. All right, y'all, that is it for this round. It is time to declare our pigskin prodigy. We're going to go over our top 3 and find out who our first place winner is. In third, Mitch Dodge, 727 points. Getting those answers in fast, getting some points. In second, Darren, Suburban Rain, 847. And who's in first this time? I'm just here so I won't get fined. All right, y'all. So yeah, a little bit of a point difference there of 2 points. Just 2 points between Mitch and I'm just here so I won't get fined. So way to go between the two of y'all. Way to go, everybody who played that round, getting some answers in. We do have one
Quayo
round.
a Quayo.
Quayo a Quayo. Yeah, so we do have a one round coming up. It might be the difference right now. We do have I'm Just Here Ed in first place, doing pretty well. So we're going to see how things go as we get ready for our final round. Now, our final round of the night, we're calling this one Big Lights, Big City Trivia. This one, we're going to be, all of your answers are going to be
Interesting.
famous cities. I'm going to be giving you some landmarks and locations inside of famous cities, and I want you to identify the big city that I'm looking for. So, whoever wins this round, you're going to be our big city slicker. And
Big like Chula Vista?
big like some of the most famous cities in the world. Yeah.
Like North Park big.
Like
Okay.
North Park big. Yeah. We'll see how big these cities are as we get closer to our next round of trivia, and that's starting in 7 minutes. I'm starting to feel the daylight savings time. Like this time of night, always I'm like, oh, I feel it because it feels so much later than it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Just DJ 8 weddings in 15 years. Yeah, so I'm like Fridays and Sunday off. So I'm like ready to like fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to. I kind of want to talk to Jack about it. They're opening a new Trader Joe's switching up there. So
Where?
like that. Actually,
Are you sure it's not Sprouts that took over Culture?
yeah, no, I'm over here by Bay Park. No, no.
Like, there's a Trader Joe's coming to Bay Park?
Well, no, I take it back. I just realized that there's one in DC.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was there for the longest time. Trader Joe's is? It's like that's like where the Staples. Well, it's like that's where the Staples and stuff is. And on the other side, Vaughn's, CVS, in that shopping center. Hey!
Hey, I'm home. Hi, honeys, I'm home.
Hey, Jeff made it just in time. Hanging out with us, taking care of us, and playing trivia the whole night. Yeah, so welcome back, Turbo. Glad to have you, boss. We are here for another round of trivia, so we do have a little bit more chance to hang out with Turbo and hang out with all of y'all with our final round of trivia. At the end of this round, we are declaring our top winner. We're going to have our winner for this round, whoever will be the winner of this round, is our Big City Slicker, because we have a whole round of trivia coming your way, all about famous cities around the world. I'm going to give you some things in those cities, locations, some, yeah. No, we're good. I'm good. Yeah, we got some famous locations for you, some famous landmarks. You're going to name the city. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be our Big City Slicker. And whoever has the most points at the end of our 5 rounds of trivia will be the Trivia Traveler. Right now, it's pretty close between Mitch Dodge and Ed, who's playing online. So we'll see which one of those. And then, yeah, oh, look, there it is. Turbo is now hanging out with us and drinking with us. Oh, what are you? I think you got to get a little closer in. There we are.
There you go.
If you keep holding it in front of me, I'm going to grab it and drink it. But so, yeah, so at the end of this round, we will combine all of the points that we've acquired so far throughout the night and declare our Trivia Traveler. So, yeah, right now we do have a close match between Mitch Dodge and between Ed Jimenez online. So thank you guys for both playing. This might be the make or break round. It depends on how you guys feel about your knowledge of big cities or famous cities all around the world. Anybody big travelers here in the room or in the chat? If you're a big traveler or you just like to pay attention to fun landmarks, let us know. Favorite city you've ever visited, that's always fun. So yeah, we're gonna kick off our next round of trivia in just over 2 minutes.
Okay, everybody, so I have a little talk about, so I have a 12 p.m. call deep in Torrance, about 3 miles past the freeway on Sepulveda. That's an always sunny joke there, Mitch. I heard that on the way down.
I was gonna say, you said that really funny. That was very fun.
So I have a 12 p.m. call time. So what time do you leave from San Diego to make it 12 p.m. in Sepulveda, Torrance, California?
9 a.m., 8 o'clock.
That's okay. 8:30 I leave. Fine.
Yeah.
Have plenty of time. Hang out. Get a little sandwich at Ralph's. It's great. Fine. Then we set up at noon. We roll in. We have 4 cameras and overhead. There's a car that needs to be moved in. All this stuff. It's for Amazon Live. Okay. So we go live at 4. Guess what time? We went live at 4, so that's 4 hours of setup and lunch. There was lunch in there. So how long do you guys think that whole set was?
Was Jean-Claude Van Damme there?
Oh, how long was the live stream? I don't know, 10 minutes?
18 minutes.
Jeez. That's
and so then
a lot.
Then we had 1 hour breakdown, and then I was in the car at like 5:30, and so I've been in the car since then. So for 3 hours there was some traffic up north of you in Carlsbad. So guys, that's great, man. 18 minutes though. You know what? Made a bank for 18 minutes.
There you go. That's what it's worth. That's what it's all about. So, well, we're happy you got here. We're happy you got here safe, especially playing the trivia with us. So we appreciate all the work that you do and getting this show going up and running while also still accomplishing all that. So that is a long day. So we really appreciate Jeff for taking care of us that way.
Hey guys, I appreciate you guys filling in for me, making this thing consistent and convenient for everyone at home. Thank you guys for playing. It's so awesome to like listen and watch as a viewer and be like completely helpless to any problems. It's awesome. It's fucking great. You guys are amazing.
Really?
Ricardo, Danny filling in for me today, and then Mitch helping out with the commentary. It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all. Thank you all.
Well, let's get into it. We do have our round of trivia kicking off now, and this whole round of trivia is all about major cities. So let's get into it with our first question, and it goes like,
America.
There we go. We got it. In which major U.S. city can visitors find the Museum of Modern Art, more commonly known as the MoMA? Is that Boston, New York City, Chicago, or Philadelphia? Once again, in which major U.S. city can visitors find the Museum of Modern Art, more commonly known as the MoMA? Is that Boston, New York City, Chicago, or Philadelphia?
North Korea.
I don't think they have museums
That's
there.
great.
Yeah.
More money, more problem.
All right, y'all.
Got it, dude.
No, MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art is what MoMA stands for. But yeah, it's a long thing to say.
I saw
all
my
the time.
first George Seurat there.
There you are.
They're painting our apples red.
All right.
Fun fact, my mom took me to the Norman Rockwell Museum
Oh,
when
fun.
it came to the Balboa Park Museum
that-
of Art when I was a
that's
kid.
cool. That-
Shout out Norman Rockwell.
Shout out museums. Museums are rad.
Dead.
All right, y'all. Let's see your answers.
out
We
Norman
had
Rockwell.
5 for New York City, 1 for Chicago. Your correct answer this time is New York City. Yes, the Museum of Modern Art is in New York City. New York City. All right, question number 2. What city is home to NBA stadiums, Crypto.com Arena, and the Intuit Dome? Answers available
40% of
are
all people know that.
Houston, Los Angeles, Miami, or New York. Once again, what city is home to NBA stadiums, Crypto.com Arena, and the Intuit Dome? Houston, Los Angeles, Miami, or New York?
Mitch, the gate does not protect your commentary. I can hear almost everything. By the way, I was wearing headphones the whole way with noise cancellation.
Oh, that's funny.
No, so I'm like doing a little audio analyzation. So we need to put a lip wet, whatever.
Okay, yeah. All right, y'all.
Mitch, though,
Answers-
funny stuff, funny stuff.
All right, let's get
Funny
those
stuff.
answers in, or let's see what the answers that you got in were. All right, this time 5 for Los Angeles, 1 for Miami. Your correct answer was
It's a trap.
Los Angeles. Yeah. So crypto is what we have to now call the Staples Center, right? That's the unfortunate thing is like I still call it the Staples Center. But yeah, and then we were talking off mic about the Intuit Dome, so it's funny that that came back out. All right, y'all, let's get
Apparently I wasn't
question
listening.
number 3. Now, which of these Olympic host cities erected the unique Bird's Nest Stadium for the 2008 Summer Games? All right, y'all, which one of these Olympic host cities erected that Bird's Nest? Was it Athens, Sydney, Beijing, or London?
Compton.
Once again, which of these Olympic host cities erected the unique Bird's Nest Stadium for the 08 Summer Games? Athens, Sydney, Beijing, or London?
North Korea.
I don't
know.
think they've had an Olympics yet either. But we'll see.
Pyongyang.
Pyongyang. All right, answers are in. Let's see what you guys went with. All right, this time 1 for Sydney and 5 for Beijing. Your correct answer this time is Beijing.
Gotcha,
Beijing.
suckers.
Hey, there we go. Beijing, your correct answer this time. We'll do 2 more and see where we stand. Now for this one, which Grecian city is named for the goddess of wisdom, reason, and war? So name that city in Greece named for that goddess. Is it Thessaloniki, Athens, Corinth, or Argos? Once again, which Grecian city is named for the goddess of wisdom, reason, and war? Is that Thessaloniki, Athens, Corinth, or Argos? Few seconds left.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of Greece. Do they have? Wait, which one? There are. How come there's no Grecian-themed hotels in Vegas? There's a Roman one.
Caesar's Palace.
Roman, not Grecian. Yeah.
Bob's Heroes.
All right. Well, let's see your answers that you guys went with. We had 100% of the answers for Athens, and that is 100% correct.
Yes.
I knew I put Thessaloniki in as an answer, and then I was still surprised when I saw that. I'm like, oh, what's that word? All right, y'all. Let's do question number 5. Now, which of these southern U.S. cities bills itself as the live music capital of the world? Is it Austin, New Orleans, Atlanta, or Houston? Yeah, gonna get a little trickier now. Which of these southern U.S. cities bills itself as the live music capital of the world? Is that Austin, New Orleans, Atlanta, or Houston? Great music scenes in all of those cities, but which one is billed as the live music capital of the world by themselves? Yeah, North Korea. All right, answers are in. All right, this time we had 4 for Austin, 3 for New Orleans. Your correct answer was famous for those Austin city limits. It's Austin. Yes, Austin, your correct answer.
Damn those.
And South by Southwest.
Damn those city limits.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's see how we're doing so far through 5 questions. Darren in first place. Suburban Rain in second. It's Turbo. Mitch Dodge, 424 points. Hey, you know, there's actually a big difference right now between you and Ed. So depending on the point difference from the last round and what you guys already had, this might be the round. But
It is
but also
close.
with the back half of it, Darren can also become first because he's been staying up there with you guys all night too. So
It is a tight
5
race.
questions to declare a winner. Let's see. All right, question number 6 starts now. What German city is home to iconic European landmark, the Brandenburg Gate? Yes, so where is that Brandenburg Gate? Is that Munich, Hamburg, Dresden, or Berlin? Once again, what German city is home to the iconic European landmark, the Brandenburg Gate? Is that Munich, Hamburg, Dresden, or Berlin? All right, you got 50 points available still to get if you get your answer in right now.
Atlantic City.
Did you know that German used to be the 3rd most spoken language in the United States, and then German used to have the 3rd most amount of newspapers in the United States, but then when we went to war in World War II, then everyone just cut out their German heritage. So yeah, there actually are a lot of places in New Jersey and places around around Atlantic City with German
Whoa,
German
with the weird
names.
Nazi pack.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
There's over 1,000 Nazi heritage in a country or town in South America where they fled to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hear about that shit?
So there's a lot of stuff like that. So Dos Equis, you know the beer. If you guys know the beer Dos Equis,
In
it's actually,
Chile.
yeah, it's actually a German recipe for Dos Equis. The way that came to be was that they were trying to court Mexico to break their neutrality during World War II, and so just about these German expats were hanging out well, we want German beer, and started making it in Mexico, and that's where Dos Equis gets its yeah. So history, again, going back, everything kind of comes from somewhere. Oh, let's see. Did I actually not go over those answers? Oh, let me see if they're still in. Sorry, got carried away. Okay, yes, I do have your answers. Let's go over them. Oh, okay. We did have 86% of the people get the correct answer. It's not showing them, but the correct answer for that one was Berlin. Berlin. All right, let's get into our 7th question this time. Okay, there we go. What city in India was known as Bombay until 1995? Is that Bengaluru, New Delhi, Mumbai, or Hyderabad? Once again, what city in India was known as Bombay until 1995? Bengaluru, New Delhi, Mumbai, or Hyderabad? Got a few seconds left.
Flushing Meadows, New Jersey.
I don't think there's as much crossover there as our German-American stuff. All right, y'all. You got 4 seconds left to get those answers in. Yeah, this is a harder one. All right, let's see.
I don't know.
Mitch struggling. It could be the difference. Let's see. 1 for Bengaluru, 3 for New Delhi, and 3 for Mumbai. Your correct answer was Mumbai.
Shoots, he
Mumbai.
scores.
All right, we're going to see how this closes out. We got 3 questions left. Question number 8. The residents of which Southern Hemisphere city affectionately refer to their local harbor bridge as the coat hanger? Yeah, they call it that because it kind of looks like a coat hanger. So what city do they have that bridge in? Is it Sydney, Cape Town, Buenos Aires, or Auckland? Once again, the residents of which Southern Hemisphere city affectionately refer to their local harbor bridge as the coat hanger? Is that Sydney, Cape Town, Buenos Aires, or Auckland? All right, y'all. Few seconds left.
Unexplored Antarctica.
Unexplored. Yeah. There's a lot of bridges up there that we find whenever we do explore. Yeah, that'd be pretty
Johnny
crazy.
Rico.
All right, y'all. Let's see the answers that you guys came up with. 100% of the answers for Sydney, and that is 100% correct. Yes, that is in Sydney. All right, 2 more questions to go. Question number 9. Now, this one's a hard one. What is the capital of the autonomous Portuguese region of Madeira, birthplace of the popular style of fortified wine of the same name? Is it São Vicente, Funchal, Porto Moniz, or Santana? Once again, what is the capital of the autonomous Portuguese region of Madeira, birthplace of the popular style of fortified wine of the same name? São Vicente, Funchal, Porto Moniz, or Santana?
Salvador Dali.
So yeah, this is definitely, I think, the hardest one of this round.
Robert Mondavi.
Oh, yeah, the shitty wine.
Not to be confused with Robert Davi.
Yeah.
Isn't he in Goonies? That was a question
We had
earlier.
we had a goodies question, yeah.
Look at
Wasn't
that
he the
sharp
brother of Pasternak or whatever his name is?
I don't know the
I mean, in the movie,
cast,
right?
yeah.
They were all brothers, right?
No, they're not all
Fratelli's
brothers.
brothers.
Oh, the Fratellis. Oh, the Fratellis. Okay,
And
yeah,
Sloth
yeah.
was a Fratelli.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
people forget that, you know?
I thought you were
They're
talking.
doing this to their own brother, you know?
I thought you were talking about the Goonies. There, I'm like, they're not all brothers. I'm like, yeah, there's some of them that are girls. All right, y'all. Let's see the answers that you guys went with. All right, this one might be the difference. São Vicente getting 2, Ponto Moniz getting 4, Funchal getting 1. Your correct answer, Funchal. Yeah. All right, so Mitch got that one. So
Wow,
we'll
the
see.
change up.
It is going to be a photo finish with question 10. All right, now which Southeast Asian capital is known as the Garden City due to its abundant parks and tree-lined streets? You can see a little bit of that city, the Garden City. Is that Jakarta, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, or Bangkok? Once again, which Southeast Asian capital is known as the Garden City due to its abundant parks and tree-lined streets? Is that Jakarta, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, or Bangkok?
Mitch
10
Dodge.
seconds left.
Mitch Dodge, if you were current on your Asphalt Legends Unite tracks, you would see this and go, yo. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and play the track right now, and you can come and take a look.
Alrighty. Well, so I think Turbo knows this. Let's see our answers that you guys went with. All right, we had 2 for Jakarta, 1 for Kuala Lumpur, and 4 for Singapore. Your correct answer was Singapore. Singapore, your correct answer that time. All right, so a lot of people getting a lot of answers right that round. Let's see how we did at the end of the round. It's also going to play into our final standings for everyone. But first, let's declare our big city slicker and our top
Who's the
3
big city?
for this round. All right, here we go. In third place, Mitch Dodge, 691 points. In second, let's see, Turbo, 709 points.
Oh,
And in first
yes.
place, it's Darren, Suburban Rain.
Darren.
So here's the thing. We're going to see where Ed is in the standings, too. Mitch, I can't quite see them. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Come on,
Okay.
man. Come on, man.
Let's see. So Nana in fourth with 630. The Diddy Party in fifth. I'm just here, so I won't get fined. So yeah, there is about a 300 point gap yeah, 320 point gap between Mitch and Ed before we go into our final standings. But it might be Darren who came from behind to beat all of them. All right, it is time for our final Trivia Tavern standings. Let's declare our winner and our Trivia Traveler. Way to go, Darren. You're the Big City Slicker. Now you're also in third place with 2,880 points. In second place, I'm just here so I won't get fined. 3154. And how many points ahead? Oh my God! Wait, hold on. Wait, check this out. You got to get out of the shot. You got to see it because you're missing it. We have a tie. We have a straight.
Whoa, dude! We need to do.
tie.
You know what we need to do? An in-studio trivia showdown. 3 questions, 5 questions.
Well, hold on.
Winner take all.
No. Because Ed's playing at home, and I like, yeah, he's there, and this is I think actually really cool because it was neck and neck between them all night. For the first time ever, a shared Trivia Traveler. This is hard. That's the thing. I think this is so cool because this is so hard to do the way that you get these points, right? I'm curious if there's tiebreaker. Let me see if there, because yeah, I've never seen. Oh, so this is the tiebreaker. This is why Mitch is in first. So you do have the same points.
He got
Mitch,
38 out of.
Out of the total 50 correct answers, Mitch got 38, and so Ed was catching up with that speed. But so it was a good game between the two of you.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, so Mitch, you can come over and celebrate now because this took a second for us to
we
figure out.
had to just go to the counselors and the commissioners.
It was that we had to get the photo replay. We had to go
From
check
New
it out
York,
with
yeah.
New York.
I've never won.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Mitch getting his first Trivia Traveler. Ed, so close. Way to go, Ed. It was just a difference literally of one question throughout tonight.
Hey, yeah, that's great that you're doing fucking vacuuming. Like, we're 2 seconds away from ending the show, dude. That's fucking fantastic.
So, yeah, I think it's almost time for us to get out of here. We're just about done, but I hope you all had a good time playing Trivia tonight. If you did, my name was Danny. This is the Trivia Tavern. We will be back next week with more trivia for you. Yeah, we're gonna be going all the rest of November with more trivia. We always like to let you know. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, do all the Twitch. Make sure we are all set there. And make sure you share it with your friends. Let them know that they come play trivia with you, hang out with us here at the Trivia Tavern, and beat them at some trivia. With all that said, thank you guys for coming out. Yeah, Anana saying congrats, Mitch. Congrats to everybody. Way to go. Thank you for playing. I always like to leave you with this. My favorite fact is that when you take Wandle and you add Wandle, you get Toodles. Until next time.